What's up, fams? What's going on? This is DomisLive. Man. I get so nervous, like, whenever I first start off these streams. I don't know what it is, but I've been doing it forever. But when I do a video, it's like the easiest thing ever. But whenever I do these live streams, I'm like, oh my God, people are waiting. But I got a bunch of topics that we're going to be talking about today. I may start doing these a little bit more often. Hopefully, there's no YouTube videos. Oh, there we go. I got it. We're good to go. Okay. So yeah, the YouTube video was playing, but I happened to catch that in the background, so we're good. All right. So the first topic we're going to talk about is going to be Meek Mill breaking his arm. Now, for the people that don't know what's going on, my freaking phone is about to play. There we go. I cut that off. So the people that don't know what's going on, Meek got caught up in a situation where he was at the airport, right? And a little dusty dude, wanted to take some pictures of him. I can understand, like, you wanted to take pictures of Meek. I get it, right? But the dude wanted to pose with Meek, right? And so he was like, yo, Meek, can we get a picture? I'm guessing Meek, he's busy, and plus he doesn't really trust these fans and stuff. Last time one of these freaking fans, ran up on Joe Buttons and stuff over some Drake stuff. So he doesn't really trust these fans. Meek's been in a few situations where, dudes are playing games. A couple chicks, right? They wanted a picture. He said no. So they drove by playing back to back on him. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, he don't really trust these fans too much. But in this situation, right? He's in the airport. Dude wants the picture. Meek tells him no. And I'm guessing the dude says some sideways stuff, right? So the dude goes sideways. Then all of a sudden, Meek approaches the dude. I guess he punches him because he has a fracture in his arm. And, that's one of those things that Meek can't get caught up doing. Like, you can't get caught in these situations where you're having to run down on people. I mean, Meek, like, you got your own guys. You got the Dream Chasers. But this is that situation where Meek put everything in his hands and ended up breaking his arm. And that's not good. But at the end of the day, he's a rapper, right? So he's going to be okay. It's not like he's out here, playing video games for a living or something. Like, he's going to be okay. He'll be able to hold that microphone with the other hand. But, what do you guys think about this whole situation with celebrities and pictures and all that kind of stuff? Now, I don't think I would run up on someone. Yo, can I get a picture? I don't know if I would. Man, I think it depends. Like, if I see them walking, right, I probably would. But if they're eating, I'm not going to bother someone. Like, if someone's eating their food with their family, having a good old time, maybe they're with their girlfriend, I'm not going to walk on them and, mess their mood up. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a situation, if I see them walking somewhere, maybe I'll stop them. Hey, man, can I get an autograph? If I see LeBron James, I might ask for an autograph, man. I mean, there aren't too many people out there that I would actually stop to get a picture or something like that. But LeBron James, I would definitely ask for that autograph. What do you guys think about that situation, man? What would you do in that situation? I got the stream going. I got the chat going. Yes, I'm live, man. I am definitely live right now. So let's check out this next topic we're going to be talking about here, man. I got some more stuff. Let's move on to this next topic, okay? I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming and whatnot, but I plan on talking about some good topics for you guys today. Let's see what we got here. I got my Sony Vegas going and everything. Okay. I think we can let's talk about this Funk Flex and Nicki Minaj and Drake. Then after that, we'll get into the whole thing with Kendrick Lamar, him dropping his brand new music video. I think a lot of people want to talk about that. So we'll definitely get into that in 1 second. Let's switch to the next topic, which is going to be your girl, Nicki Minaj, Funk Flex, and Drake. So you guys know, like, recently, Funk Flex has been going at Drake and Nicki Minaj. Now, he recently came out and said that the reason he's going at them is because they're proclaiming to be the king and the queen of rap. Did I say the queen and the queen? They're proclaiming to be, Drake's not a queen. They're proclaiming to be the king and the queen of rap, but they're not writing the rhymes. So that's a situation that that he has with them. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand that, right? If you got two people, they're claiming to be at the top of the rap game and they're not writing their rhymes. And in a way, that's the situation. That's the problem that I have somewhat with Kanye. Like, back in the day, we never knew Kanye didn't write his stuff. Even though the bars like weren't Kendrick Lamar level or Eminem level, like we still rock with Kanye and we love this music. Come to find out, Kid Cudi has been writing for Kanye for the longest time. Now, we give Kanye that pass. Like, no one ever says, Kanye, you don't write your own stuff. You can't be calling yourself the best alive. Like, when you hear Kanye talking, he's saying things like, he's better than Walt Disney. He's saying things like, he's Steve Jobs. Like, he goes crazy. Like, he's even more hyped than Drake. But Drake is the one that gets the slack, man. Now, I'm not defending Drake in this situation, and I can understand where Funk Flex is coming from. Nicki and Drake can't be calling themselves the king and the queen of rap if they're not writing their own stuff. Like, we just can't do that. Now, someone said they want me to talk about the whole Joey Badass thing. Rockabye, baby. I don't know too much about that to even talk about that. Maybe I can touch on that tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? I can definitely touch on that tomorrow once I find out about it. But, you know, I don't want to talk about something. I don't know, man. That's not me. I don't just like bump my gums on something. I don't know what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying? I always try to be credible and definitely what I'm talking about, man. What's up? I'm going to get some shout outs to the people, man. What's up? What's going on, Kamar? What's up, Dat Skillful? What's up, man? Drain? Who else is talking in these chats? Now, someone said, what do you say? Want to be DJ Academics? Sorry, man. I don't want to be DJ Academics. I want to be DomisLive. You know what I'm saying? If you give me a chance, I think you'll find out that I'm actually good at what I do. I don't take DJ's rhymes, or I don't take his style or anything like that. Like, what he says is what he says. What I say is what I say. Salute to DJ Academics. And I actually talked to him like last week. So, you know what I'm saying? Someone like DJ Academics, Charlamagne the God, Ebro, I look up to those people and salute those people. No hate in my blood, man. So shout out to DJ Academics and shout out to everyone else that inspired me to cover rap and news, period. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to those people. And shout out to all the homies in the family that are watching this chat right now, man. Every now and then, we always have like some dumb mother sucker, you know, that comes in sideways trying to get at me about some clown stuff. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, you got to let those people be them, man. Look, salute to you and salute to everyone out there. Nah, man, don't say fuck DJ Academics, man. DJ Academics is cool, man. He's a cool guy. I love that guy, man. He's cool, man. Hopefully I get a chance to speak to him more, man. He has good knowledge, like when it comes to this kind of stuff, man. And he's someone that a lot of people that are doing this right now, like we look up to, because he came from the bottom when it came to this stuff. You know, in other situations, like I came from the bottom in gaming and rose to the top. Then, you know what I'm saying, got put in a bad situation, lost channels. But you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna rise to the top again. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Des. I'm the best. I appreciate that, man. But anyway, man, look. There's tons of other people out there that are doing this, and I think everyone has their own style and stuff. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like when I cover this hip hop stuff, I got a message in what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just clownery or nothing like that. Like, there's a message in what I'm saying, and at the end of the day, I'm trying to open up people's eyes. But that's enough of that topic, okay? Let's talk about X and Drake. Let's get into that, man. So, you guys know, right? X has been in jail. He's been popping his mouth about Drake, and rightfully so, man. I can understand why he's upset, right? I get that. And I think a lot of you guys out there understand as well. Like, he's upset because, you know, he has his hit song. He's buzzing. All of a sudden, Drake plays his little snippet, and the world's like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, he's stealing off X. He's stealing off X. So, in a way, it does hype up X a little bit, but we'll get into that later, okay? Now, I think X got a little worried because of what happened with Hotline Bling. As you guys know, Before Drake created Hotline Bling, there's a song by Drum that was created that's called Cha Cha. And I can't play this song on stream, but if you go and you listen to it your own time, like you will hear Cha Cha in Hotline Bling. You will hear that. So whenever you guys get a chance, go play Cha Cha by Drum and you will hear it. Now, the beat, the sounds very similar. I think Hotline Bling is either slowed down or it's sped up. It's one of the two. I forgot. Okay, so Drake comes out with Hotline Bling. And at the time, that sound was buzzing. Very few people knew about Drum. So pretty much it was like big fish eats little fish. Big bank takes little bank. And that's what happened in that situation. People, forgot about Drum until Drum came out with Broccoli, which is a hit song. Who's that with? Lil Yachty? I don't even like Lil Yachty like that, but I like Broccoli. It sounds good. So that situation happened. And I think X was a little bit worried that when Drake's song came out, it was going to eclipse what he made. Now, I made this statement in my video, and I said, this is what I think is going to happen now Drake released KMT. I think the song is KMT, okay? When Drake released that song, you know what it did? All it did, right, was stir up a bee's nest, a hornet's nest. That's all it did in that situation, because anytime someone thinks about KMT, they think about X's song. They want to go listen to X's song. So when Drake released that, people were talking about it, and it actually created more buzz for X. So, that's a good thing for X, man. But you can tell that he's going to continue to ride this wave because he feels that Drake is going to get him clout. If he keeps talking about Drake, it's going to get him clout. But wait, I'm talking, then all of a sudden I look at my chat and I see Rez. What's up, Rez? What's going on, man? He's like, sup, dumb? I couldn't help but say hi as I was talking. But anyway, as I said in my video, God dang it, Rez, you got me off topic right there. I'm never looking at my chat and talking again, man. That freaking caught me right there. I was trying to be nice, saying what's up, but yeah. In that situation, whenever people listen to KMT, it's gonna make them think about X, and the reality is, X has received so much buzz from Drake allegedly copying him. You know what I'm saying? And I think X is going to be very special. I saw someone in my comment section in the video I made. They said that X has a possibility of being bigger than Drake. Now, I don't know about that. And the reason I don't know about that is because, I don't know, man. I never heard X sing. I mean, Drake is on two different levels because he's singing to the ladies. At the same time, he's making music for dudes too. Drake is bouncing back. He's going from hip hop to, like Drake is switching from hip hop to being like reggae, then switching to UK. Like, I mean, what's next? We're going to see an Amish Drake. I mean, we may end up seeing like freaking South Pole Drake coming out with a Santa Claus suit. You know what I'm saying? He may freaking culturally appropriate Santa Claus for Christmas. Like, we don't know what's going to happen in the situation, but I think there's a lot of different sides of Drake, and that's why he's at that level of being the top artist. We may have to step away from calling Drake, or people don't do this, but some people do. We may have to step away from calling Drake the #1 rapper. I think Drake is the #1 artist, okay? We may have to just go with that. What do you guys think about that in the comment section, man? Drake #1 artist? I think he is, right? Because the moment Drake started to do the whole ghostwriter thing, he spit in the face of people like Tupac, Biggie, people that we believed didn't need a ghostwriter. So to compare him to those people is spitting in their face. So let's not spit in the face of the greats anymore. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do that. Someone told me to check out I Don't Want to Do This Anymore by X. Man, that sounds depressing as hell. I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, I'll definitely go check that out, man, but that sounds like freaking hella depressing. I'm definitely gonna go check that out, okay? you know what I want to do for this type of podcast with you guys? I want to have a call in. So I would say by next week, I'm going to have a call in. You guys will be able to call in and tell me what you guys think about these subjects, and we can go backwards and forwards. And I think that will be freaking lit, man. I think that will be something that you guys love and enjoy, man. Like, what other topics do I got here? Oh yeah, let's talk about this little Kendrick. I didn't mean to say little. So Kendrick fans, excuse me, I didn't mean to say little video. It's not a little video. This is anytime Kendrick does something, it's a big daddy deal. Okay, so let's talk about Kendrick real quick. So today, Kendrick released a video called Humble, and the video's cool, man. Like, it's here's the thing. If you're a Drake fan, some Drake fans do. Okay, if you're really only messing with Drake, or you're really only into dabbing music, you probably won't like Kendrick too much. Okay, and I do know there's some Kendrick fans out there, man. Like, Kendrick can come out and just straight up just fart on the track, and people be like, lit, that's lit, fire, firebomb. Like, people would take things to that level. Like, the dude can come out and like freaking do the little throat clear like Lil Wayne or something. Everyone's like, lit. Like, everything Kendrick does to that side of people is lit. Now, Kendrick is awesome. He's great. I thought the song was cool. I think he's mixing in lyrics, and also too, he's coming with these dumbed down hooks for people out there so they can dab to it or whatever the case is, so they can get into it. And I love what Kendrick is doing with that. In a way, I felt like he was taking shots at, I guess, Big Sean and Drake once again in the hook. I forgot what he says in the hook. Let me take a look at it. Let me take a look real quick what he says in the hook, because I swear he was taking shots at them. He says something on the lines of, hold up, bitch. Wait, what is it? Excuse my language, okay? Just reading the rhymes out there to people that are listening with their parents. He pretty much says, like, little bitch, hold up, little bitch, hold up, be humble. Now, one thing we noticed, like, last week when he released, like, the Heart song or whatever, we noticed that he was going at Little Sean whenever he referred to him as, like, little whatever. He was going at Big Sean. And I don't know if I just called him Little Sean, but yeah, he was going at Big Sean whenever he kept referring to him as little, and he's like, I'll squash you, like Big Pun and all this kind of stuff. So he could be talking to Big Sean again in this song. I mean, that's possible, man. But what I took from this song, it wasn't really like any disses or anything like that besides the hook. It could be one. I didn't really feel like he was going at anyone. The song was like all over the place, which is sometimes unusual for Kendrick, I guess. Like, the song felt all over the place, and it just felt like one of those songs that he's trying to put out for the mainstream fans out there. And I think when this album comes out, he's gonna have some goodies on there. But I'm just worried. Yeah, I'm definitely worried when his album comes out. Is it going to have, the disses at Drake and the Big Sean? Because like I told you guys in one of my other videos, like, what's his name? J. Cole sucked us in. Do you guys remember when J. Cole released those 3 songs, like False Prophets, and he released like 2 other songs? And these songs, like, he was going at Kanye, he was going at Lil Yachty, he was calling these dudes short bus rappers, like talking about their rapping skills. We get J. Cole's album, and he's not dissing anybody. No. He's talking about his unborn baby and his girlfriend. And I mean, throughout the album, like, that's what he's talking about. And I feel like it was one of those gotcha, bitch. Like, it was one of those Dave Chappelle gotchas. And I'm not saying the album was trash or anything. It was cool, but I just wanted some diss music. Like, just give me a little bit, man. You can give me whatever else you got, but just toss in a few diss tracks. And I felt like I was getting that, but he hit us with a gotcha. You know what I'm saying? But I think Kendrick Lamar's album is definitely going to be good. And I think the next week or two is going to be really good for hip hop. Things have been dead lately, right? Like, right after that, the whole Remy Ma Nicki Minaj situation, things died down so bad. And it's been dry as hell, man. It's been like freaking Cactus City out here. But you know, things are definitely going to get a lot better. You know what I'm saying? But let's move on to the next topic, man. K Dot's the man. Let's not disrespect the great K Dot. Now, let's talk about this next topic, okay? We got to touch on this. Now, I don't even have this in the title, but we got to talk about this. Come on, Tyga. Now, Tyga has himself in a very sticky situation right now, right? He's holding on with his life to that one W he has, man. Like, Kylie Jenner, man, she's that one W that he has. I mean, Charlamagne the God and Andrew Schultz called Kylie Jenner the best high school prospect since LeBron James. Let that sink into your head. Now that's when she was like 17 at the time. But let that sink into your head, then you'll get it, man. But Tyga, man, come on. And I think we more got to put this blame on Rob Kardashian. Like, you saw what Tyga was going through with Black China, but yet you still wanted her. Like, I don't understand that. I don't get that. I don't understand why anyone would want to have a baby with Black China after you saw what she did to Tyga already. Then you just put yourself in that situation. Now, she's been going at both of them lately, I guess, because they've been like setting up plans. Now, I don't know if they're trying to take their kids from her, but they're setting up stuff and they're talking about her behind her back. So she called out Tyga, Rob, and Kylie the other day. Now, someone keep asking me to speak about Logic, and the thing is, I don't mind speaking about Logic, but Logic is never in any drama, you know, to even speak about. Like, well, you know, what can I really talk about with Logic? But if there's ever like any hot news or anything popular with Logic that you want to send me, someone dissing him or him going at someone else, feel free to send that to me, and I'll definitely check that out. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely do that, man. Oh, yeah. We can talk about that, too. Tory Lanez said he's going to respond to Drake. As you guys know, in a few of Drake's songs on More Life, I think he basically called out his name. Yeah, he did. He said Daystar, right? And that's Tory Lanez's name. So Tory Lanez said he will be responding to Drake. I may cover that video tomorrow. I don't know. But, yo, I had fun doing this, man. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. If you guys enjoy my content, drop that like on the video. I need everyone in here to please do your boy that favor. I need you guys to drop a like on this video. Trust me, it motivates me, and it makes me work hard to get you guys that news as quick as I can, man. I try so hard to get the news out. But anyway, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Everyone in here, do your boy that favor. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. I had fun talking about everything, and I'm thinking about let me know in the comment section if I should start doing this more. Like, don't let me know in the chat right now, but come back to this video in like 10 minutes or whenever the chat has switched over to the video, and let me know if I should start doing more videos like this at nighttime or something like that. If you guys like to see this, let me know in the comment section. Don't let me know in the live chat right now because it's not going to save, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll be in a live chat to talk to you guys for a little bit. But yeah, come back and let me know in the video later. Later, guys, I'm going to end this. You guys have a great day.